So, I think I owe each and every single one of you who are, supporting me in one way or another an apology. Not just in Plasma Burst, but, in my other writing stuff, my other extracurricular stuff. You know, I've just been so slow on so many fronts, and I've begun noticing the disappointment settle into a lot of people with how slow I am with things, recently. A lot has been going on in my life recently, and it's just a war on every single front right now, and I just cannot really organize it. And it's ironic coming from the guy who loves to say anything is possible with logic and ration and all that. The problem was that when I began everything that I'm doing now, I really overburdened myself with so many things. Before I was even in Plasma Burst, I'm a writer. I used to write stories in a community known as Madness Combat. These guys were a huge part of my life before, I began expanding and having the confidence in just sort of sharing my more personal thoughts with the PB2 community, for instance. And it's just every single day knowing this, it's just started to become sort of guilt. The guilt is really just weighing me down a lot, and I'm just really tired. Like, initially in this channel, with the first Spirits talk especially, I said, that it was scripted. I said, oh, I'm gonna make new videos. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna give you guys a lot of content that you're gonna enjoy, and I'm gonna be consistent with the things I do, because I care about you guys and how much you support me. And like not being able to fulfill that promise, you know, it it, it makes me not sleep well at night. And this isn't the only promise that I've broken with a group of people. I've done it with other people as well. Not only in online, but in my real life. It's because so many things are happening to me. And it's just, I think I need to get on a more personal level with you guys. And I need to explain a little bit more about myself. So you understand what situation I'm currently in. Because I feel like you guys have the right to know this information because you've given me the chance to express myself, and most of you are supportive of the things I did, generally. And even if not, at the very least you gave me some great criticism so I could improve on myself. So right now, what I'm trying to do is I am trying to balance out the senior year of high school along with the stories I'm writing, along with managing two major bodies in Plasma Burst, Geno Clan, and the Revivalist Project, along with how making videos and stuff like that, along with just 4 APs, along with college applications, especially essays. And I need to submit my applications by December. Now it sounds like I have a lot of time, but it's basically November at this point. And like I gotta get started. And as a matter of fact, even tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning, I have to go take my ACT exam. If you guys don't know what the ACT exam, it's literally one of the most important exams you will have to take in your life because this is a college entry exam. Most colleges need this exam to see whether or not you are capable of being a part of the college. And the thing is that I studied. Yeah, I studied over the summer. You know, I finished the giant workbook and whatever, and I think this is my maximum potential, but I still don't feel prepared for obvious reasons. And it's a lot to handle. Recently, in the past few weeks, I have not been eating. Part of it especially comes from, just family things, because, my family doesn't really understand the things I'm doing right now and how much it means to me. They just see it as like an omen, I guess, of me becoming a loser when I grow up. And I feel like there are people there who have faith in me, but I'm just so tired. No, I'm not going to commit suicide or all that shit. Don't worry. It's not that. It's just I'm not eating properly. I'm not sleeping properly. I'm not motivated as much as I was before. When I said, like, with the comedy skits and stuff like that, the reason why I'm not able to make any of those videos is because I genuinely feel that I am not motivated to make anything right now. Like, I'm just so exhausted. The in school, I can barely stay awake. And in at home, you know, I have to sleep. I have to take a nap because I just cannot maintain myself. Like, I just cannot, I can't stay conscious. And I'm losing a lot of weight. My doctor told me that I basically weigh as much as I did 2 years ago. And that wouldn't matter if I was an adult, but considering I'm 17 years old, and this is basically a final phase before I become an adult, it's not pretty. Now, many of you might be thinking, well, just leave. Just end it. But the thing is that a lot of this has a lot of impact on my life. You know. At the same time, though, I just feel like I cannot put the energy into it to just be able to, fulfill my promises I made to everyone and such. I guess I'm just making this video to say I'm still here and I'm coping. And I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to go through right now so I can finally do the things I love and have the motivation to do them. But right now, like, everything's just really fuzzy. And I hope it doesn't remain that way until the day I retire. Otherwise, it's just going to be a miserable experience. Like, I don't want my time on Plasmaverse to share my content, to share my ideas, especially with the Revivalist project, for instance. I don't want it to be like a chore. I don't want it to be a responsibility, a job. Because otherwise, I'm not having fun. And it goes against, what I am trying to shape myself into being. One of the ways how I'm noticing this is happening is that I'm just not responsive anymore to people. At least most people online. Like, I just cannot keep myself online for more than an hour because I just have this serious time anxiety problem. And I'm just not consistent with what I'm doing. And it's because of that that I notice a lot of my responsibilities go unfinished and problems start occurring. And it just becomes it just snowballs very quickly into a mess. I'm just trying to organize things right now, okay? Right now, it's just probably the worst time to just enjoy myself. I'm playing Plasmaverse, I'm playing online because it's more of a stress relief thing than anything at this point. And the problem is that I've started to notice that as I'm playing the game, I've become more aggressive. No, not verbally, because, obviously, I'd be a hypocrite if I said, especially with the never stoop to their level video, like, I'd be a hypocrite if I did that. I've just become, like, so much more competitive in the game. And while that may sound normal, to me, it feels like I've lost the definition in playing Plasma Burst because of it. And it hurts me to think that. And it bothers me. Because there are just so many genuinely good people on the servers who like to acknowledge my existence, who, you know, want to say how much they appreciate everything I'm doing, and I just cannot respond back to them because I just don't have the energy or the positivity to do it as I did before. I remember in June when I was doing all my plans and all that, and when I was dealing with people, I was motivated. I was happy to talk to people. I really enjoyed being able to just connect with the community so deeply, something that I wasn't able to achieve for almost 3 to 4 years. And now it's just, I don't know whether it's because I'm spoiled with my titles or I've just become numb to it, but I feel like it's changed. And I don't want it to change. I absolutely don't. Because I believe that you guys define me, and in that sense, I have to value everyone who is willing to show the love and respect back. My point is right now is just give me some time. I have plans for this channel. I still do. But as of now, I just do not have, you know, the sort of drive to follow through with what I'm hoping to do. No, I'm not shutting down my channel. I'm planning to go with it all the way until the end, which is going to be May 1st or June. And I say or June because of the Revivalist project. I don't know how long we're really going to push the final phase for, so it ultimately depends. And I just want to leave behind something so that way I will feel like I can just close this chapter of my life, and I want to grow better as a person. You know, to me this is just trying to redeem some of the things I've done in the past. You guys, many of you don't actually know who I was back then. I used to be exactly the same kind of people that I criticize today. And that's part of the reason why I criticize those people, because I just don't enjoy hurting other people for the sake of competition. It's just not, it just makes the game less fun. And now all of a sudden I feel like I'm morphing into something worse. I want to stay social with people. I want to stay connected, and I want to show people that I care about their opinions, and I care about them existing and playing this game. And I'm there to help them if they're willing to reach out for me. But now it just feels like all of the foundation for all those things is just falling apart. And I hope to God it's temporary, because otherwise, what have I achieved? So let me just save the last maybe 2 minutes or so of this video to just tell you guys that I am still trying to work on some things, alright? One of the things I'm trying to work on is a montage for Ariel. Now, if you guys don't know what happened to Ariel, what happened was that his computer got infected with a really bad worm, and, you know, he wasn't able to use the internet, and he didn't have, like, a hard reset disk or whatever for his computer, so he can't use the computer, alright? And his parents don't want to, you know, pay up to get any repairs or whatever. So right now, Ariel's not dead. He's just currently trying to stockpile the money so that way he can come back with a better computer, you know, and I'm certain that he still enjoys the game, and he's probably dreaming for the day that he comes back. And I know this because I was actually talking to him on Skype while all of this was happening. So what I'm trying to do for him is that Carlito, his cousin who passed away, I want to make a montage for him. And I should be showing a picture right now of how much I have done so far, the video file itself. You know, the entire video is going to be about 4 minutes and a half long. I'm only a minute and a half in because I have to download some more clips because the footage he gave me isn't enough, so I have to go to his channel and get all the shit. So, you know, that might take some time, and I really want to finish this because I know how much Carlito meant to Ariel, and I really want to just leave something for him, especially during these hard times. The second thing I'm doing right now is I'm still working on the Revivalist videos, as you may know, with Mingo. I mean, bless Mingo. All the videos you're seeing right now on the Revivalist channel, Mingo edited through them, even though he's, you know, going through his freshman year in high school. I think it was freshman year. He's still managing, and he's still, because he still cares about the Revivalist project. And if it wasn't for him, I'm certain the Revivalist project would still not be going right now, because I sure as hell cannot manage it alone. So, you know, I want to give a huge thanks to him. You know, me and him were still doing stuff on that, and we're really hoping to upload a video soon about Phase 2, because Phase 2 actually started a week ago, but we weren't able to upload the video because of a bunch of shit. And lastly, on my own channel, I'm hoping the next video I want to upload is an analysis video on the campaign and the multiplayer and the relation they have with each other, because I think it's something that many people don't realize. And the reason why I'm not putting it on the the reason why I'm not going to put it on the Revivalist channel is because the Revivalist channel is more for ideas that have potential solutions and stuff like that. The campaign and the multiplayer analysis, the way I see it, is just that. It's just an analysis. It's not really about finding, like, the solutions to it. It's really just to make some people aware as to what's going on right now and what I've noticed. So maybe that way you guys can share your opinions and your experiences as well. So I want to make that video. I already have comedy video ideas in my head, but like, as I said before, I just do not feel motivated to do them. So until then, I'm going to keep them on hiatus, but I do have ideas for those videos. You know, don't think I forgot about them. So yeah, that's really all I have to say for now. Hopefully I can do more with this channel in the little time I have left. Because I want to at least, my goal, my ultimate goal in this game right now, is to just show people a way of treating others, of being considerate, of realizing that other people have problems, and because of those problems, we should not judge them or bother them or make it worse. It's one of the things I want to teach, and I want to do it in a fun manner, so that way we could all, you know, have a good laugh about it as we grow as people, regardless of our age, because I do not believe in the fact that age defines the maturity or anything of anyone. And I want to share my experiences so that way no one else has to go through the struggle I have gone through and am currently going through. And maybe the world might be better, even by the tiniest margin. So, oh my god, this recording is almost 18 minutes long. I'm gonna end it here. I probably sent you guys to sleep with this lecture. Thank you all, for those of you who are still subscribed to my channel, thank you for being there. And for those of you who aren't, you know, I still appreciate the fact that you're watching this video and maybe even dropping down a like. You have no idea how much it means to me that I'm still seeing support for my videos and people are still commenting and people show that they still care and they're there. I still remember each and every single one of you who are just saying that they're there. And I'm not alone. And because of that, it has made, you know, my current life circumstances a lot easier to cope with. So, that's all I gotta say. Maybe in a future video I might get more personal with you guys, because this is actually not everything I've said so far. Things are a bit more complicated than that. But yeah, I feel like you guys deserve an explanation, so here we go. I'm gonna end this video before it hits 20 minutes. I'll catch you guys later. You know, thanks for watching. Love you all. See ya.